Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I picked up a Lorcana Ursula's Return booster box. I figure we'll break that open today and see what we can get. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. I'm trying to grow the channel and grow the community, and that would help a lot. Thanks guys. Alright, so let's see here. It's got a little handy cardboard ripper thing there. Okay, and it opens right up. Oh, I see how they got this set up. Okay, let's we'll go the official route here and set it up how it's supposed to be displayed for us to open. There we go. Ta-da! Looks good. All right, so let's go down the middle. What do you say? And so I'm I'm just kind of getting into Lorcana. As I've said in some of my other videos, I'm primarily a Magic guy, so I'm kind of getting back into things, and I've been out of it for a really long time. But it's been a lot of fun to jump back into things. And especially to try out a new game is also really fun. So our first pack right off the way, we have a common dodge. Tuk Tuk, which is a common. Record player common. Benja, common. Louisa Madrigal, we got a lot of her in the starter deck that we got. Aladdin. Donald Duck, and he's an uncommon, looks like. We have Khan, the horse. Uncommon. Great Stone Dragon, uncommon. Alright, we have our first rare coming up here. It is Elsa. Nice. Alright, and our next one up is a super rare. So let's see what we got here. Minnie Mouse. She looks like it says Musketeer Champion. Maybe she's a Mouseketeer. Cool. Dig a little deeper. It's an uncommon. And then a little bit more of the art. So if you watched me open the starter decks, I think this is part of that picture. So I'm excited to get more of these so that I can complete that picture for my binder. Alright, let's go off to the left this time. Alright. And we have Jack. And he's a common. Glean, common. Cogsworth, he's common. Li Shang, General Sun, common. Magic Broom. Yao, common. Bruno's Return, which is an uncommon. Ursula's Plan, another uncommon. Pete. Ursula's Garden. Hercules is our rare. And we have Argus. Argus, and it's a common, but it's a hollow. That's neat. And we have another of our arts. You can kind of see it coming together. Like that. Okay, go off to the right this time. And our next pack, Make the Potion, which is a common. Winter Camp, also a common. Stitch. Rhea, Guardian of the Dragon Gem. Jetsam, Ursula's Baby. Mickey Mouse, Standard Bearer. Another Bruno's Return. So we're getting into our uncommons here. Marshmallow. Hee Hee. I still don't know if is that Hee Hee or Hi Hi. I don't know. If one of you guys know, let me know in the comment section. I don't know how to pronounce it. We got our first rare in this pack coming up. Lumiere. Nice. Field of Ice is our next rare. An uncommon. Okay, so we got a foil Imperial Bow. It's an uncommon, so we'll take it. And there's our next piece. Alright, let's go down the middle again. Oops. There we go. Alright. Another Jack. Transformed Chef. Castle Stove. Stitch. Alien Dancer. Oops. Oh, that was a fail, wasn't it? Mulan, Injured Soldier. Dolores Madrigal, Common. Louisa Madrigal. Alright, we're getting into the uncommons now. Flotsam and Jetsam. Megara, Liberated One. Lost in the Woods. And this is our first rare, Golden Harp. I don't have this one yet. I love that. Look at that. That's really cool art. And we have another rare coming up. Imperial Proclamation. Okay. And our... looks like we got another foil here. Magic Broom. I love it. It's very cool. And then our art piece. Alright, let's go off to the right here. And if you guys have any suggestions or just want to say hi or anything, feel free to drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. I see you guys, a lot of you guys watching and stuff, and I'd love to connect and learn more about what you know about Lorcana, or if you're Magic or anything like that. I also collect Magic, so. Gus. I love it. He's got his little cheese. Alright. Glean. Pluto. Hercules, Clumsy Kid. Pico, Hopeful Toucan. Argus the Hollow that we pulled. This is a regular common from him. We're into our uncommons now. Daisy Duck. Oh man, Nisus, River Guardian. I think that's right. Nisus. Iduna, Caring Mother. We're into our rares now. So we have Alma Madrigal. I don't have her yet, so that's the first pull for this one. We have a super rare coming up. Ariel, Sonic Warrior. This one is actually really good. That's awesome. I'm glad I finally got her. Oh, sorry, I have to reorganize my cards over here. Okay, there we go. All right, and so we also we also got another super rare in this pack. It's a hollow Peter Pan Shadow Finder. That is a great find. Best card yet. Alright. I will put you over here so you're safe. Okay. And then another piece of the art. I think we already have that one though. Alright, let's go over to the left-hand side here. Okay. So we have Hidden Inkcaster, Hans, Prince Eric, Pegasus, Bell, Untrained Mystic, Triton's Decree, Medallion Weights. So we're into our uncommons now. Dig a little deeper. The Mob Song. Uncommon. Okay, so we have a Bruno coming up. Bruno Magical out of the shadows. I think I have him in a foil. Alright, next one is a rare. Sisu, Emboldened Warrior. Okay. Well, we have another foil coming up. Folly. Okay. It's a common. But still. One thing that I really love about cards is the artwork. I know a lot of really big enthusiasts are big into the artwork of their cards and their card sets. So whether you play Magic or Pokemon or Lorcana. And we have one of the art set that we don't have yet. Excellent. We'll go off to the right hand side here. Alright, so right off the bat we have Megara, Folly, so the card that we just got in the foil. We got Daisy Duck, we got Li Shang, we got Magic Broom, Argus. I still don't know how to say his name. Argus, maybe, the Cyclops. Imperial Bow. It's an uncommon we got in the foil earlier. Mulan, Enemy of Entanglement. An uncommon. Olaf, Carrot Enthusiast. He's got his little carrots on his back there. That's great. Alright, so we have our rare coming up. The Muses. Proclaimers of Heroes. Nice. And we have another rare coming up. Raja, Royal Protector. I love Raja. I'm a big Aladdin fan, so that's that's special. And we have a common foil here, Rhea, Guardian of the Dragon Gem. How cool is that? And then we have our art card. Oh, I see, it's the side. I think all we need is the top piece now, and we've completed the picture. Make the potion. Pascal, Inquisitive Pet. Ursula, Vanessa. Vitalisphere. Oops. Accidentally dropped him. Rose Lantern. Chenpo, Imperial Soldier. Antonio Madrigal, uncommon. Li Shang, uncommon. A Pirate's Life. I saw that this was a kind of popular card. Alright, we have a rare coming up. John Silver, Terror of the Realm. Wow, that's really high values. Look at the lore. It's 3. It's a really good card, I think. I mean, it's kind of a high ink cost, but we have a super rare coming up. Anna Truehearted. So, funny story about this card. So I have this in a foil, but it has a manufacturer's defect on it. So I was pretty bummed about that. I love it though. That's great artwork. And we have a common foil, looks like. Pluto Rescue Dog. I like it. And our art card. Going off to the left. We got Gus right off the bat here. Champion of Cheese. Ice Block. Augustine? Yeah, Augustine probably. Madrigal. Training Grounds, Impossible Pillar from Mulan. Rose Lantern. Mickey Mouse. Alright, into our uncommons here, we have Sign the Scroll. Mulan, Enemy of Entanglement. Triton, Young Prince. I think that's a new one for me. We have a rare, Prince Philip. Mirabelle Madrigal, she's a super rare. You can see down there. Elsa in a foil. Nice. It's a rare, so that's gorgeous. I hope you guys are... Yeah, that's probably best. Yeah, you can kind of pick up the foilness of the card. Alright. Still looking for that top piece on the art cards. It'll happen, I'm sure. It's got to be, right? Go. Alright. We have Hidden Cove. Sorry guys, I don't know if I've been flipping the... I don't think I've been flipping the lands over for you guys to see the artwork on them. Sorry, I'm just kind of organizing my cards a little bit here. They're starting to pile up a bit. Alright, so we have Olaf, Trusting Companion, Mirabelle Madrigal, but it's the common version, Brawl, Poor Unfortunate Souls, Chinpo, Scuttle, Expert on Humans, it's uncommon, Ling, Hercules, Daring Demigod, and our first rare is Prince Philip, Warden of the Woods. So the last one that we got that was a rare that was Prince Philip was Gallant Defender. So you can kind of see, I have it actually right on top here. Kind of see the difference. But they're both rares. RLS Legacies Canon. It's a rare. Alma Madrigal in a foil. Very nice. Gorgeous. And we have the top upper left corner for the art piece. Let's stay on the left-hand side here. Right off the bat, we have the Fates, Pascal, Mirabelle Madrigal, Vitalisphere, Swing into Action, Chinpo, Camilla Madrigal. That's a uncommon. Mulan, Armored Fighter, is another uncommon. Sisu, Daring Visitor, uncommon. Looks like we have our rare coming up. Look at This Family, which is a duplicate for me, but I'll take it. Oh, okay. So we have my first legendary card. That's exciting. So you can tell it's legendary by the 5 points down here in the pentagram. And that is awesome. And we have Mirabelle Madrigal. It's the common version, but it's foil. I'm actually going to move this one over here to keep it safe. There we go. Alright, on to the next one. We have Diablo, Maleficent Spy. So I have the super rare version of Diablo that I pulled from one of the starter decks. Seldom All They Seem, Cogsworth, Tong, Survivor, TikTok from Peter Pan, Fortisphere, Triton's Trident. That's an uncommon. Vision Slab, uncommon. Sign the Scroll, uncommon. We have our first rare coming up from the pack. Second Star to the Right. Ooh, I love that. I'm a big Peter Pan fan too, so very cool. And then we have a super rare coming up. Noi, Acrobatic Baby. Excellent. And we have a rare holo John Silver. All right. Moving on. We'll go down the middle this time. So the only thing that is above a legendary is an enchanted card. Now, enchanted cards, I'm not quite sure what the odds of getting it is, but I think it might be only one in a box, if that. If somebody knows and can clarify, feel free to comment and let me know. It's Pegasus, gift for Hercules. It's baby Pegasus. We have Winter Camp, Medical Tent, First Aid, Rhea, Guardian of the Dragon Gem, Pico, Helpful Toucan, Ariel, Determined Mermaid, Signed Contract, uncommon, Julietta Magical, Excellent Cook, Magical Maid, Feather Duster. Oh yeah, she's from Beauty and the Beast, right? Right? Isn't that like Lumiere's girlfriend or something like that? And we have a rare location. Ursula's Lair, Eye of the Storm. Very cool. I think I've been calling them lands. I'm sorry, guys. The magic collector in me is coming through. All right, we have a super rare coming up. Rhea, Unstoppable Force. I think that is a new one for me. So excellent. And we have an uncommon. I'm assuming this is going to be the holo. Yeah, Medallion Weights. And the lower right hand corner for the art. Alright, next pack. Okay, we have Dodge, Aurora, Tranquil Princess, Ursula, Vanessa, Brawl, TikTok, Yao, Imperial Soldier. I don't think I've gotten him yet, even though he's a common. I'm just going to call him He, because it sounds like somebody laughing. Oops. Daisy Duck, Lovely Lady, Marshmallow, Terrifying Snowman, Jasmine. All right. Like I said, I like Aladdin. Desert Warrior. So rare. One Last Hope. It's also a rare. And we have an uncommon holo in this one. It's Daisy Duck, the lovely lady that we had earlier in the pack. But she's in a holo here. There we go. Oh, did we get the upper right-hand corner yet? I think this is the first upper right-hand corner we got. So we just need that upper square. Wait, do we need the middle too? I'm not too sure. We might need the middle. I mean, I'm assuming there's a middle. It's got to make a picture, right? Why would they do that? Why would they not make it a full picture? That would just be mean. Alright. We have Gunther. I think he's a first for me, even though he's a common as well. Hans, Noble Scoundrel. Austin Madrigal. The Plank. Magic Broom. Thebes. The Big Olive. I'm assuming that's a stab at the Big Apple. Going into the uncommons now. Ursula. Mad Sea Witch. She does look mad. Look at her. Ling, Imperial Soldier. Li Shang, Valorous General. He's an uncommon. And looks like we have a location here. Ariel's Grotto. I know Ariel's Grotto is really sought after. I believe so. Pretty sure. Okay, so we have another another legendary. Let's see what it is. Mulan, Elite Archer. That's awesome. I love Mulan. Sorry guys, I was a little off center there. And we have Pete Rotten Guy as our holo, and it's an uncommon. There's our art piece. Sorry, I'm trying to stay organized off to the right-hand side over here. That way I have everything all laid out. That way I can put it away in my binder and stuff. But, you know, I'd love to hear your guys' Lorcana stories. If you're new to Lorcana, or you've been playing it for, I think it's been around a couple years now, maybe 3. I'd love to hear how long you guys have been in it. This is Hidden Cove. Tuk Tuk. Record player. Benja. Dolores Madrigal, Easy Listener. Fortisphere. Vision Slab. It's our getting into the uncommons. Prince Eric, Ursula's Groom. I think that's a first one for me, too. Even though it's an uncommon. Aduna, Caring Mother. And then we have our rare. Mystical Rose. That's really neat. And then we have a super rare. Belle, Accomplished Mystic. That is really cool art. Who made that? Malia Ewart? Great job. Wow. Look at that card. That is so cool. Oh, I see what I did here. I see what I did here. I messed up the piles. Okay, there we go. And then our holo is a common. It's Gunther, interior designer. That might be the middle piece. I don't see a border. So that's exciting. Alright. Alright, so we have Gunther, interior designer. Transformed Chef, Castle Stove. I don't think I have this one yet. It's Atlantica Concert Hall. It's common. The Plank. Jetsam, Ursula's Baby. Louisa Madrigal, Rock of the Family. I don't think I have this one either. Maybe I'm wrong. Ursula's Trickery. We're into the uncommons. Felix Madrigal, Fun-Loving Family Man. Flounder. Collector's Champion. Or, excuse me, Champion. Collector's Companion. Alright, so we have a super rare coming up. Rhea, Fierce Protector. Okay. And we have a legendary coming up. Good pack. Cinderella, Melody Weaver. That's great. I don't have her yet. Mulan, Injured Soldier, which is a common, is our holo for the deck. I said deck, I meant pack. There we go. Alright, going off to the right hand side here. Alright, so we have the Fates to start us off. We have Ice Block. We have Atlantica. Training Grounds. Impossible Pillar. Casa Madrigal. Another location. Mickey Mouse. Standard Bearer. Pegasus. Cloud Racer. He's an uncommon. Mickey Mouse, leader of the band. Sisu, wise friend. And we're into our rares now. Be King Undisputed. Okay, I think that's the first one I have of that card. Got Scar there. So we have another rare coming up. Under the Sea. Seldom All They Seem is our holo. It's a common, but it's pretty cool artwork. I like it. Alright. Next pack here. Okay. So we have Tor to start us off. Seldom All They Seem. First Aid. Fa Zhao. Mulan's Father. Louisa Madrigal. Magical Stronghold. Yeah. Avalanche. Li Shang, Valorous General. It's an uncommon. Sisu, Wise Friend, also an uncommon. Into our rares. Treasures Untold. We have another rare coming up. Miracle Candle. Okay. And we have a common for our foil. It's Bell, Untrained Mystic. I really like the art on that card too. And our art card. Alright, I think we have 5 more, including this one. Oops. Let's go. Alright, let's see here. Megara. Folly. Daisy Duck. Oops. Sorry about that. Tom. Magic Broom, Lively Sweeper. Ariel. And Chifu, Imperial Advisor. I think he's the first I have of that uncommon. Nisus. Olaf, Carrot Enthusiast. I still love that picture. Flying around with his carrots. And we have our rare. Rapunzel, Appreciative Artist. That's really good artwork too. And we have another rare. Ursula, Eric's Bride. I think that's the first I have of her as well. And we have Pete, who is a... it's Pete, Born to Cheat. Super rare. For our holo. That's awesome. I'll take another super rare. Absolutely. Especially a holo. Okay. Knocking the camera all over the place here. Alright. Hidden Inkcaster. Anna, Braving the Storm. Max, Loyal Sheepdog. I love it. He needs a bone. Someone needs to give him a bone. Pegasus, Flying Steed. Belle, Untrained Mystic. Ariel, Determined Mermaid. Into our uncommons now. I find 'em, I flatten 'em. Beast, Wounded. Hades, Meticulous Plotter. Alright, rare coming up. Goofy, Musketeer Swordsman. Love it. And another rare coming up. LeFou, Opportunistic Flunky. I have him in a common. In a holo. And we have Ariel, Determined Mermaid, in a common. Very pretty. And there we have. Finally got it. I was worried we weren't going to get it, but it's the top piece to our art. So that should be complete now for the binder. Alright, next one. There's only 3 left. I was getting a little worried that it wasn't going to happen. I figured the chances were pretty slim, but you know, they're never 0. Alright, we have Tor, Florist, to start us off. Aurora, Tranquil Princess. Prince Eric. Fa Zhao. Swing into Action. Magic Broom. Flotsam, Ursula's Baby, uncommon. Panic, Immortal Sidekick. I think that's the first one I have of him too. Uncommon. Nice! Aladdin, Brave Rescuer. Again, I'm a huge Aladdin fan, so I'm always happy when Aladdin stuff comes up. Super rare. Bruno Magical. I have Bruno in a foil, but I mean, I'll always take a super rare. And another super rare. I don't have this one. This is Prince Philip, Vanquisher of Foes. That's a nice card. Again, really high ink cost though. And our holo is Hidden Inkcaster. And our art card. Alright, 2 more, guys. Thank you for being with me on this journey and sharing in these moments with me. I'm excited just to catalog my kind of journey through all of this, and I always like to watch pack openings and stuff like that, so I figured, you know, I can't be weird. Well, maybe I can be, but I can't be the only person who likes watching it. So we have Diablo, Maleficent Spy. Anna, Braving the Storm. Pluto, Rescue Dog. Hercules, Clumsy Kid. Poor Unfortunate Souls. Thebes, the Big Olive. Triton's Trident. I don't think I have that one yet. Pain, Immortal Sidekick. Imperial Bow. Into our rares now. We have Namari, Heir of Fang. We have Pete, Born to Cheat. So the holo that we got earlier. This is him non-holo. And our holo is Marshmallow, uncommon. And we got another top piece. I guess the box finally heard me. So let's see, last chance for an enchanted card. We'll see. Alright. Here's Pegasus. Olaf, Trusting Companion. Max, Loyal Sheepdog. Mulan, Injured Soldier. Casa Magical. Triton's Decree. Flotsam, Ursula's Baby. Panic, Immortal Sidekick. I find them, I flatten them. Got a rare. This is my first of Goofy. It's Super Goof. And super rare. Aerial Treasure Collector. And uncommon, the Mob Song. So no Enchanted, guys. Hate to spoil it for you. Unfortunately, it obviously is not one in every box. So, yeah, maybe next time. Maybe next time. Alright, guys, thank you for joining me on this. Please like and subscribe and help support me as I walk on this journey here. Thanks a lot, guys. Well, I'll talk to you next time. Bye.